I've just been so lonely, 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 lonely. I've been so damn lonely.
Yo, what's up everybody? Today back after another video. Today we have animals you'd be happy that are extinct. Now, I be scrolling through TikTok, bro, and like I be seeing like this type of like title where animals you're glad that are extinct, and these giant snakes, bro. Like, oh my god, I don't know.
Like how big? Like skyscraper size?
Like they're so big, bro, and it's so like disgusting. Like,
So it might be on here.
I don't know. I feel like a snake is definitely on here because then there's so many wild snakes that are like extinct, but yeah, I just feel like some of the animals you're happy are extinct. You're actually super happy because the animals that if they were alive today,
We would probably be dead.
yeah, well not like all of us, but like it would definitely have a bigger impact on us. Like it's crazy. But hopefully we see some like I wonder if you'll see like any like insane ones like
big flies.
like ones that you would see every day if you were like you know in like a populated place, you know what I mean? But I don't know, maybe we'll not see that, but who knows? But before we jump right into it, make sure you hit the subscribe button for daily uploads, and let's jump right into it.
Got like a little
Our
form.
planet is facing the greatest extinction of animals since the time of the dinosaurs.
Imagine dinosaurs, bro,
It's not
now.
a meteorite that threatens their lives. It's a human being. Over the last 50 years, humans have destroyed almost 2/3 of species. You'll never
What?
hear the sweet
Wait, we have destroyed 2/3 of species?
I mean, that there's probably like millions or billions of species.
That's true. I understand how we just completely destroyed the world with like pollution and stuff. I understand that. But 2/3 is a lot. You know, that's a lot of freaking species, honestly.
Sardinian pika again.
That's
The
like a
orange
mouse.
frog will no longer warn you of the rain with its
Aw,
croaking.
golden.
And teen melodrama fans will not be able to tease
What
the
is
Tasmanian
that?
wolf at the zoo,
That-
calling him a
what?
strike to Jacob. But unlike
Bro, that looked like a
Cheetah plus like a
yeah, it looked like a combo, but it looks like
coyote and cheetah.
it looks like a isn't the striped one's a cheetah?
And then the coyote with like the
It's like a
face.
wolf. It's like a wolf, a coyote, a dog, a cheetah with the patterns, and the eyes look so weird, bro. Oh my, that is a scary looking creature right there.
And then its mouth
fans
opens like
will not
20
be able
feet.
to
Yeah.
tease the Tasmanian wolf at the zoo, calling him a strike to Jacob.
Jeez.
But unlike some animals, is it worth doing it?
Honestly, in my opinion,
I think it's worth it.
it is worth for the science and the education of the animal, but realistically, I don't think, because I feel like that stuff can get out of hand. Like, someone will take it so far to where they'll just,
Clone humans.
well, that's probably going to happen either way, honestly, because how things are going with, like, AI and stuff, and just, like, all the stuff you see, like, on the news, it's basically, like, probably what's going to happen. But, like, animals, I feel like, I don't know how you can, like, do an animal. Like, it would be so weird because you have to, it's a robot, but you have to put fur on it. I don't know, it's just so weird to me.
With sticky glue.
Yeah, it's just, like, weird.
The human being has become the most dangerous predator and killer of all time. But New Zealand
True.
kids play in the yard without fear of being dragged away by a giant bird. Perhaps you'd like to clone some.
No, you know how he said dragged away? So he probably just took him. He's so big that he can carry us. Bro, imagine that, just getting, you're just chilling, and then this bird comes at you and just takes you away.
Yeah, you're just getting a suntan.
That would actually suck, bro. That would be so scary.
Some other animal from the recently extinct ones. How do you like this guy? Giant short-faced bear. It's heavier than the modern rhinoceros.
Jeez.
50% bigger than the biggest polar bears. And as you can see, twice your height. To survive,
Oh my
you must eat at
gosh.
least 35 pounds of meat per day. That means at least one corgi. Now look who's standing on your right. Megalania is the
These
largest
are
land
crazy.
lizard known to science. It was as long as a 2-story building and weighed as much as the heart of a blue whale. But neither it
That's just crazy.
What?
Length of a 2-story building, that's like already pretty crazy. Then the weight of just a heart from a
Oh
blue
my
whale.
god, look at that, bro. That would suck being alive when these things are like in motion, bro.
Yeah, you don't have to wish to die, they'll just kill you.
I mean, the height of a 2-story building, that is massive, bro. And like
Then you have a bear just double your height.
the heart of a whale, that has to be heavy. Like
Probably a
that,
ton.
yeah, probably a ton actually. That would be accurate. That's pretty heavy. But the bear, bro, it's bigger than a polar bear, bro. You know how insane polar bears are?
And then that's just like its evolved version.
Yeah, it's like crazy.
nor the ancient grizzly
Looks like a
were able
it looks
to
like a
escape
grizzly bear.
from a human being. In the food chain, humans became their rivals, having destroyed everything that the bear and Megalania ate. It's quite possible that people just killed these predators when they met them. Do you think you wouldn't have done it? First, get to know them.
I
But
mean-
where are
To be honest, you need something for self-defense, bro. Like, we stand no chance against a bear. Like, no one's fighting a bear in the woods. Like, there's no one doing that. Like,
Another one gone to the bear territory? Oh, it's just normal. More like 100,000 people die every day, just those two guys.
yeah. And didn't he say he eats 33 pounds of meat? You know how much? Every, like, 5 days, basically, he eats my weight. Bro, like, that's crazy. Like, and he needs that. That's need. You know, that just doesn't count, like what he, how full he can get. That's crazy.
they?
You could probably
You
eat
won't
like
see
300
Megalania
pounds
right
full.
away.
Yeah.
No, it's not shy. It's just that lizard hunts in an ambush. It will instantly immobilize you by cutting the tendons with its razor-sharp teeth. Have you seen these videos?
See,
of how
that's what I'm
open-
talking about right there. That's why I would rather have a more dangerous, like, flying animal than that, because it can come out of nowhere. I mean, yeah, the bird can come out of nowhere, but if you're in a tree, like a very tree area, it won't happen as much. But like, if it's like that thing is camouflage, bro. It's like a lizard. It comes at you and he just full on cuts you in half. Like, you're just done. You just got karate chopped by a lizard. But that is crazy.
Chips properly by making a cut in the middle of the bag. No one even knows that Megalania has figured it all out a long time ago. It will immediately rip open your belly and start eating you alive.
Your
It's a
intestines?
pity that such a
Nah,
unique
bro.
species has become extinct. But don't worry, at the end of the 90s, there was a lot of speculation that Megalania had been seen in Australia or New Guinea.
I
Maybe
mean,
it's still alive without
where
being
else would you
cloned.
not
And
expect
here
them?
comes the
Australia?
short-faced bear. It has no trouble finding you because of its distinctive, super sensitive nose. Look into its chaps. Its fangs are pointed in different directions, similar to a tiger. Unlike
teeth probably has
Megalania,
branches
a bear's
with more
lateral
teeth.
teeth will effectively cut not only your tendons, but also your bones. The extermination of such monsters was a necessity for the survival of ancient people. But what wrongs did the much vaunted internet star Tasmanian wolf do to us? Thylacine, as
That's
it's
such
also
a weird
called,
looking
became
animal.
extinct in 1936,
It's just like a
which
four-way
means it was
mix.
around when the camera was invented, and we can see its real pictures. Don't be afraid to get closer to it. It's like a big cat with an interesting striped coloring. Look how lovely it yawns. It's
Yeah, look how lovely it is. Even though it's like
90
Striped
degrees.
cat isn't so harmless, and who knows what a human can expect from it. I bet you shouldn't put your finger in its mouth. In the year 2005, the Australian magazine The Bulletin offered 1.25 million Australian dollars reward to anyone who catches a live thylacine. And Neil Waters, president of Thylacine Evernos, can become a billionaire thanks to the photo of a whole family of thylacines, including
Billionaire.
a cub.
Just
Maybe
for
the
a
thylacine
photo?
we found is the result of successful experiments by scientists in the field of cloning. And soon we'll be able to recover the other recently extinct animals I introduced you to. By the way, people who were the first to think about it are the scientists from the Lazarus Project of the University of New South Wales. They took tissue of a frog that had been dead and frozen since the 1970s. Scientists successfully implanted it into an egg of a closely related species of frogs.
Looks
Although
weird.
none of the embryos have survived more than a few days.
Dude, biology is such a hard subject, bro. I swear, I actually don't get it. Like,
why do I see like 15,000 animals just on a speck of water?
like it's like it's actually cool, but it's so confusing. Like, I don't know how you could just clone stuff, bro, with like DNA. I don't know. I mean, if you study it for long enough, I guess. But
I don't even know what DNA means.
You wanna know what DNA means? It's your genetic coding.
Yeah, but like what DNA means.
Oh, like what the meaning is?
Yeah.
Oh. I actually don't know that one. Which is kind of sad, because I feel like I should. But I don't know. Cut that out. The whole thing amazing. But I feel like it's just like such like a hard subject, you know? Because like it's just so many different ways you can like do it. I don't know.
There's biology, then there's like 100 different type of biology.
Yeah, it's just there's so much of it. And it's just so confusing to me.
This may be the first step towards turning Jurassic Park scenario into reality, because I think we're forgetting the real heroes, the mega animals that went extinct a long time ago, and you haven't even heard of them or their superpowers.
That's a beefy
What
boy.
would be really interesting to renew and place in the park with the resurgent ancient inhabitants is Helicoprion. This
Look at that.
predatory fish
Bro,
is the
what
least
is
favorite
that?
to
It has a saw as a chin.
What is that?
They didn't fall out, but instead turned into a wheel on the lower jaw, similar to a pattern. With this deadly spiral, Helicoprion used to arrange Paleozoic chainsaw massacre. Watching Helicoprion through the glass of a large aquarium, one visitor of the park would be very interested in it.
They'll probably
would be
just-
Steven Spielberg.
and break the
He
glass.
would certainly be inspired to make the next Jaws with this character in the lead role. Unless, of course, Helicoprion gets beaten in this audition by Aquilolamna millarcae. It has much more chances because on the 18th of March, scientists released the news
That's
about
such a
preserved
weird-
fossil of this Cretaceous shark found in the Gulf of Mexico. Its special feature, pectoral fins that resemble wings.
What?
And it resembles
Frozen
a
airplane.
stingray trapped in the body of a ruthless shark. It would be interesting to keep other extinct animals at home instead of the park, because now it's very fashionable to have a mini piggy pet instead of a kitten. But what about
Piggy.
Entelodont, the behemoth-sized
Oh.
cannibal boar?
Just look at that picture.
But what about
No.
Entelodont?
Compared to a hippo,
I'm telling you, bro, these animals are crazy. Like, they're so weirdly. Here's how I explain these animals. It's like you got a hippo, okay? It's just a hippo. I mean, you can call it like other technically things, like it's heavy, it has other traits like other animals. But like, literally, look at that thing. What do you think of when you see that? I mean,
that thing's gonna eat me.
I mean, true, but like it's like a coyote, a dog. It's like look at like it kind of looks like it has a mask on, you know? Like look at it. Look at the neck.
It has blood on its chin.
Yeah, it's just It's out for hunger, bro.
Everything in the past is just bigger, better, and stronger.
Yeah, it's just like there's more amorphous is like going on here. It's crazy.
The behemoth-sized cannibal boar. This pet is definitely
boar?
not for the faint-hearted. With its 8-inch fangs, the Lecter pig was not averse to eating its own kind. If your dog is not doing its job well, you should know that robbers...
Yeah, that
surely
boy will
fit the
just
taste of
completely
Nutella
take
Nut.
your money
Hopefully,
back.
it will spare the owner. It's amazing that the only thing that can save these super animals is cloning. For all their power, they've all failed to avoid extinction and extermination. All but one invincible creature. Honey badger. Here it is, lying there, itching. The menace of the wild kingdom. Do you feel like stroking that cute badge? I wouldn't advise this. This guy's a real maniac. The honey badger is listed in the Guinness Book of Records as the most fearless animal. Not only does
Really?
it defend itself with its
So you would just go
elastic skin
anywhere?
that's hard to bite through. It also gets into fights and scrapes first. The internet star honey badger Stuffle has more than once escaped from its enclosure. And no, it hasn't escaped into the wild, but went to beat others.
I mean,
zoo
that
animals.
is true, bro. Honey badgers are actually dangerous, I feel like. Like, I've never seen one, but I've heard, like, stories and there's just, like, videos overall of, like, them just absolutely, like, going ham on stuff. Like,
Even on a bear, 5 times their size, there's like,
yeah, they just go in. They don't care the situation, bro. They just go in like a champ. Just knock them out.
Animals. The honey badger is the Chris Brown of the animal kingdom. Everyone probably has a friend like that who went rogue at a party and couldn't be stopped. Since honey badger is not a member of the Fight Club, there are no rules for it to fight. It uses
We're just picking up
forbidden
fights with a
techniques.
snake.
It can viciously attack the face and eyes of its rival. Well, more specifically, its victim. Are you surprised at people who can easily chew popcorn grains? Honey badger's jaws are so strong that it can eat turtles with a shell. And even if it falls into the mouth of a predator, let's say into the trap of the fangs of a Tasmanian wolf at 90 degrees, it still can't swallow the honey badger because it's also very dodgy. Perhaps you can go to Africa and see it
Wow.
up close, but it's not a fact that within the very first minutes of the meeting, it won't scratch your eyes out. You might be thinking how cool it would be if all the above-mentioned guys were as resilient as the honey badger. and survived
yeah,
to
but we
this
would be
day.
dead.
Well, scientists have been trying to clone the Tasmanian wolf since 1999. 3 years later, its DNA was extracted, but it was found to be unusable. And after 6 years, scientists managed to make some of the genes of thylacine work in the mouse embryo, but none of the developing embryos have turned into a wolf. Then the scientists quietened down, and we could breathe a sigh of relief because we had the confidence that we couldn't get into its chaps, which opens like an electric meat grill. But suddenly, in 2021, these pictures of a Tasmanian wolf walking quietly through the woods of Tasmania, maybe the
So those beasts still are alive today.
I don't believe that, bro. There's no way they're actually still alive because I just don't think something like that is still alive. But like, I feel like you would have. I would have heard this before. Like you would have heard it like when it was like caught. I mean, it was probably like all over the news or something, but I just didn't see it. But like, I feel like I would have like heard it. You know. I don't know if something like that's a lot. Like, imagine that an animal roaming around with a 90-degree jaw. Like that's like insane. Like that can like swallow. Honestly, anything. I mean, that has to be that might be like the largest like able to get your jaw open. I feel like, because there's not much animals that can do that, right? I'm not too sure about that though.
experiments got out of hand, and soon there will be photos of other extinct animals on the web who are walking near us now. We just don't notice them. What animal besides the Tasmanian wolf would you like to notice in your backyard? This is the character
Probably
you met
the
a
bear.
few short minutes ago. The ancient short-faced bear. Its genome is well preserved and can be restored in the future. The problem is finding a surrogate mother, as the closest relative weighs about 10 times less. There may be genomes of other ancient animals.
Don't
Which
resurrect
one would
that.
you bring back to life? A cannibal pig, a chainsaw fish, a baby killer eagle. Why shouldn't human beings resurrect themselves? Neanderthal is the most viable option for cloning. There's even a matching surrogate species. That's us. However, the UN Declaration prohibits the cloning of humans, considering it unethical. Well, would you take responsibility for raising a
Dude, I'm gonna be honest, bro. Like, we should not clone any of those animals. Like, if that was ever the case, what would you even use it for? I mean, yeah, the history, but like,
I'm riding a bear like 2 tons higher than me, but I still don't care.
yeah. But it's like, I feel like they say cloning, okay? Like, "-ine" like is in plural. But like, I feel like you only need one. Like, one's good enough to make sure, but make sure it's like secure. You know, don't let it out in the wild. But I think it would be good to have like one of each of those animals or more that he didn't discuss. Because I feel like it is good to know about like how those animals were and like the history. It's kind of like nice to know and neat. But what animal do you not like the most? Like, what in a fight out of all those animals, which one would win?
Probably that eagle.
Eagle. Eagle is actually insane. That eagle is massive. I would say the bear just because it's insanely ginormous. I mean, yeah, maybe the bird can maybe clap it a little bit, but I don't think it would defeat it, honestly. Because a bear can just like full on mangle it and stuff like that.
Let me get you. I got you.
But that is it for today. If you guys enjoyed this video and you enjoyed our reaction, please do a subscribe. If you have any videos you would like us to react to, leave them in the comments down below. See ya.